B-Boy Tech Report. This is Steve McNally at KORG. I'm going to show you a couple of the new keyboards that KORG's releasing for 2013 that are very cool. The sort of an interesting story that last September we released the Chrome Music Workstation. It's like 3.8 gigabyte of PCM. It's like 10 or 14 times more than anything else in that price range and stuff. And it's been a huge hit. But forums are forums, and they're going, yeah, but I wish KORG would make a synthesizer too, And we were just sitting back going, grinning rear to ear, because we knew in January we were bringing out two analog synthesizers. One, a modeling analog synthesizer designed for stage, and another one that is a real analog synth. So, let me show you the real analog synth first. This is the MS-20 Mini. In 1978, which is 36 years ago, KORG created the MS-20, which was a huge hit with those classic analog synths that had its own sound because of how it was designed and created and put together. And the same two engineers that created the very first MS-20 created this, MS-20 Mini. It is exactly the same. It's 86% of the original size, but absolutely 100% of the original MS-20. Two oscillators. It's a monophonic synth, and again, you really have to think about that in the sense that we're sort of used to modeling of analog synths. This is real. This is like potentiometers and chips and so on. Monophonic out, it's a real analog synth. So I can go in here, and here's my VCO mixer. Just turn on the one oscillator, choose the waveform, PWM, and actually shape it with the knob, add the other oscillator, pitch it. Lovely low pass and high pass filters, which is one of the reasons that the MS-20 was so famous. You could really get these great growling. Grouchy, just really ugly, great filter sound. So, now what's cool is that it's really rediscovering analog synthesis. A lot of times you go up to a keyboard, you go, here's a sound, and I'll fiddle around with it. Here's another sound, and I'll fiddle around with this. This is like square one all the time. It's just such a, for example, when I went to it the first time I was sitting down playing it, I could see the mod wheel here, but it's not doing anything. So I'm like, so what's happening there? What's happening there is this. This is how you did all of that. This is a patch bay. It comes with all of these cables, so I can go to the output of the mod wheel, plug that into the filter, and now the wheel. And it's really, really verbatim. The thing is, for even the box that the original MS-20 came in, the MS-20 Mini comes in the same style box. The other thing is, even the manual is the same. Even the patch sheet that actually showed you how to patch things to get different sounds is exactly the same as the original MS-20. Now, one of the engineers that worked on the original MS-20 and the MS-20 Mini is a guitar player, and he was telling a story about how back in the 70s when he was working on the original MS-20, he came to work one day and he goes, I really want to be able to plug my guitar in. And so he basically spent the next several days working out so you could actually plug analog into the MS-20, and you can do the same thing today. What I've done, I've got this little K oscillator over here triggering a drum pattern. I've got the audio out coming over and plugging directly into the MS-20. Then, let me get rid of this. I take the trigger over here, and then introduce the oscillators. It's just sick. And it's going to be about $5.99 available around April, and just it's been the hit of the show. It's really, really exciting. So that's a real analog synth, and like I mentioned in the beginning, we also have a modeling analog synth, and I'll show you right over here.
B-Boy Tech Report.